In this short video, I'll explain for you the iShare Travel module. The iShare Travel module is a module which is available both on desktop computers, but also on your mobile device. Now on my laptop in my demo environment here, I can create a new travel by clicking like such. What happens next is that I'm asked for the type of travel I'm creating. In this case, we're going to have a scenario where I visit a customer, and I can choose between a travel with fixed rates or travel by receipt. The main difference between the two options is that the travel with fixed rates allows for per diems, but the travel by receipt means that all meals and such are reimbursed based on a receipt basis. So in this case, I'll use the travel by receipt option. What happens next is that I have to fill in some basic information. This is important because when the travel is approved and it's ready to be paid out, we also post the travel expense report into your accounting system. So I'm asked for a purpose, so I'll write customer visit in Oslo. And the route I will be traveling is from Stavanger to Oslo. Some other fields are populated automatically, but you might have to answer some other financial dimensions like project and department. This will, by default, be gathered from your user profile, but if you for some reason need other dimension settings, you can change them here. I now save the travel so that it's ready to be used. Myself, when I travel, I might be booking some flights, a bus, a train, something like that. I tend to create the travel already at that time. So what it means is that when I buy the flights, and I need to have the flight cost reimbursed, I create the drafted travel expense report so that I already can add the flights to them. When I'm out traveling, I use my mobile phone. What I do is that I have my travel here, as you can see on my phone. It says customer visit and it's still a draft. I can open the expense report and you can see that I have the different options that you also have on your desktop. What I will be doing now is that I have a receipt here for my lunch. So what I'll do is that I can create a new expense line and I click add. And when I do that, you have the options to add some description, amounts and such. So I'll write lunch and the amount of the receipt. Once that is done, I can insert an attachment. So I open my camera and I snap a picture of the receipt and I press OK. I'm now able to crop the receipt if I have to. This looks just fine, so I'll accept how it looks and upload it into iShare Workflow. What happens at the same time is that it's uploaded and it's also synchronized across different devices. So that means that my desktop will be updated at the same time as my mobile device. So I can put away my mobile device and head back into my laptop. And here you can see that I have the receipt ready. And what it means is that when you're happy, when you come back from your travel, you can review your travel expense report. And if it looks fine, all you have to do is send it for approval. What will happen now is that we will follow the approval matrix in iShare Workflow. You can have a specific one for travels, of course, but by default, it will go to my manager for second approval so that I can have my expenses reimbursed. In cases where you use vehicle lines, for instance, or mileage and have that reimbursed, in some countries and jurisdictions, there might be tax laws that require us to do payouts through payroll. In cases like that, we can split the travel expense report so that they can have the direct expenses reimbursed as soon as possible. That's it for iShare Travel. I hope you enjoyed it.